similarities in a lot of ways. So interested to see how this one pans out. I haven't seen Sty enter recess in a while. Bagman's been slowly trying to get up to, once again, being a consistent main bracket threat, and able to pull that off this week. But it's just kind of an interesting starter here, because I feel like people usually think of the stage as being a lot more Force favored than Zetter favored, just in terms of like the characters themselves. But there's also another character, kind of like Crag, where I don't think he has a really bad stage.
Yeah, he's just a character, you know? He's one of the characters.
Oh yeah, for sure. He might even be the character. What do you think about it?
Debatable, but I understand. I understand. Sure. Missing the turnaround there. That might have just killed.
Down strong, not quite gonna kill. Big blast zones here coming into play. But just keep throwing out those capes.
That won't kill either.
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, third time's the charm here.
Eventually. Alright, alright. Second back air and up smash works. Pretty even, pretty even.
And, you know, not being able to take that much percent between stocks also just always feels great, like being able to keep the game even. And innovative little string there from Bagman. The down B at the end was
yeah.
was ambitious.
He loves those.
Does he?
Yeah, he's also that's another classic confirmed. Big fan of it.
That's one of the many DI checks that Force has as a character. It's
oh, we almost saw something similar there.
Yeah.
He DI'd in tech. Bagman's another one of the players from my locals, and we don't have Forsburns there, so he's going to be like especially vulnerable to like the DI checks his character has, and he has quite a few.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, his down smash is a pretty notorious one.
That it is, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of like a big part of Forsburn. I feel like is just being able to consistently hit you with moves that'll like keep your DI in check and always keep you guessing on like when you can risk DIing out and when you can just have to DI in. But
yeah.
And to be fair, part of that is just Rivals in general, because Rivals has a lot of moves like that, but Force especially is just full of them. And
yeah.
with that though, we're going to use Spirit Tree for the next pick. I feel like these two characters do tend to share a lot of the stages that they really like. This one, normally you think of it a little more for Zetterburn, but definitely good for Force as well.
Well, let's see how early Upstrong kills this time.
Yeah.
This is the smallest ceiling in the game, right?
Yeah. And then the other blast zone, I don't know about the bottom blast zone. I think the side blast zones, though they're about average, but that's if you measure it from the ledge or from like center stage. You still have those overhanging platforms that are going to make it even closer in practice.
Yeah, as what was shown right there. Although
Exactly.
some poor DI also assisted in the demonstration.
Weird reverse hit there on the dash attack, and Bagman's still
That was
struggling.
a little silly, a little quirky.
Oh, that's like the... Yeah, Bagman's getting desperate here, just throwing out all these Upstrongs. Finally gets one up with the parry, at least.
I noticed that not only from these games, but just when I see him play at locals a lot, whenever he's whenever he's behind slightly and his opponent's at a triple digit number in percent, he just starts fishing for like any kind of kills he can get. He just wants to even up as soon as possible, and that's like a really good player can take advantage of that and like make the deficit even bigger. Oh, I actually kind of liked that. Like reading the air dodge in with the up smash, it just wasn't performed exactly correctly. Maybe a different option would have been better there.
Perhaps. Ooh, the down tilt there.
Ooh, rough, rough.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's, you know, you gotta be willing to risk those CI outs against Forsburn, because a lot of the time they are gonna go for down tilt, but it's tough. That move is insane. That being said, Bagman is gonna run it back here. So one more chance to keep this winner's run alive. Let's see how it pans out.
Shine at a disadvantage, my beloved.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Ooh, I like the idea there from Bagman. I assume the up B might have been on accident, but just a little slow on the follow-up out of the wave dash, or the wave flip.
I can vouch, he does those intentionally, but
Okay.
I have seen him miss an input some on occasion.
Yeah.
But I don't, who knows?
I mean, it's funny, you know, so... Oh, no.
Oh, speaking of miss inputs.
Yeah, that's a huge one. I like going there to clear the smoke. That was really big. It just, unfortunately, the lack of fire here on Sty is keeping him alive. Okay, he did just die.
The clone assisting the Gatling. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, they just died at like 120, but that's still like really late for Zetter on the stage. It's kind of messed up.
Ooh, the weight was really nice. I don't know what that was about.
Ooh, okay. Bagman's stand there was a little rough, but it was just good enough to live.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
Strong covers a lot of landing options from Zetter.
Strong covers a lot of landings for like every character, but
True.
yeah.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to like just make a word salad.
It's kind of true though. Either way, again, the down Bs here, they're just not panning out really well for Bagman a lot of the time.
Oh, wow. Well, snuffed out that stock really quick.
Yeah.
It was a pretty dominant 3-0 from Mastai.
That it was.
Moving on to, like, winners semis, question mark?
Yeah, so that was winners quarters. We're moving on to winners semis in just a second here, while I get these replays. Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that for Bagman was, you know, you mentioned not having the Forsburn experience, and you can definitely see that in the DI, because there was a lot of stuff where it just felt like he was not ready to DI at all, and that is super important against Forts.
Sure.
Still gonna be just going down to 2 losers, so there is a hope for Bagman.